He's not gonna come after me.
Sailing in 5 minutes. All visitors must be ashore. Repeat, all visitors must be ashore.
Delia? Dee!
Come in.
What did you think you were doing?
Please don't scold me, please.
Honey, this isn't the right place for you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, come on.
Please just hold me a minute longer, okay?
Honey, we gotta get you out of here. Where's Roger?
Roger's down the bar. He was going to get some champagne. Pat, I feel more alone than I've ever felt before in my whole life. And I'm glad to see you, but I'm glad and I'm sorry at the same time.
I said I'd try to stop you.
Yeah, and I love you for that. But I still have to go away, and you're only making it a little more difficult for me.
We gotta get you off of this ship. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yes, I do.
Look, this is the biggest mistake you could ever make. And the reason I'm here is because I told you I wouldn't let you go without a fight, and I won't.
Well, it's very good and very nice of you to say that. But there's something that you just don't want to face.
And what's that?
What other choice do I have, Pat? What other choice?
Coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Ingo Rademacher and Vanessa Marcel Giovinazzo say so long to poor Charles.
Wow.
And Constance Towers is back as troublemaker Helena.
It's true.
On One Life to Live, Tony Award-winning actress LaShawns debuts as Yvette, while Tuck Watkins returns as David Vickers.
What do you think about that?
And on All My Children, Josh Duhamel, Eva LaRue, and Torsten Kay take one more trip to Pine Valley.
I'm here to stay.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet and ABC.com. Genoa City, a place for families to fall apart.
I will get my daughter back.
You betrayed me. I'm done with you. There's no more family.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
I can't believe we're getting married.
Believe it.
As one couple takes an oath, another couple falls apart.
We are married.
This is because of the choices that you've made.
This week,
Brenda left with Jax. Get my plane ready.
watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Just one Philips Colon Health Probiotic Cap a day helps defend against occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. With 3 strains of good bacteria to help balance your colon.
You had me at probiotic.
Philips Colon Health.
Just come with me. She wants both of us.
Well, I'm not going over there.
Look at me. 1, we're a salty sweet snack. 2, salty sweet snacks get eaten. And 3, I prefer her versus Hungry Eyes over here.
Salty, sweet, and impossible to resist.
Somebody get this guy a bowl of nuts or something, please.
Gamefly is perfect for our family.
Real families talk about why they love Gamefly.
With Gamefly, you go on, you select the games you want.
One shows up, you keep it as long as you want.
As soon as we're done with it, we put it back in the mail, and within a day or 2, we get the next game on the list.
Join Gamefly now with this special TV offer and get all the games you want delivered right to your home for one low monthly fee.
They have every game for every age group.
New releases all the way back to classics. We were able to play a lot more games. I spent a lot less money.
With no due dates and no late fees, Gamefly is the best way to rent video games.
Gamefly saves us tons of money and time.
I don't have to run down to the game store all the time.
I go check the mailbox and the new game's there. Perfect. I'm saving $70.
Go to Gamefly.com now. Click on the joystick in the top right corner. Enter Happy in the box. And get started with an extended free trial. And remember, you can cancel anytime. Product shown rated E through T.
We started with just a trial 1-month membership, and we haven't looked back.
So DiGiorno comes with boneless wings now?
Oh yeah, great wings.
So why did you call?
Just want to give you your menus back. Fridge magnet and 2 unused coupons. Okay?
New DiGiorno Pizza and boneless wings. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno Pizza and Wings.
Will I do? Oh, for any occasion. You look absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, have I forgotten something, or did you tell me where you're going? I think that you have probably had enough on your mind without trying to keep track of my social life, such as it is. Okay, so tell me all about it. Well, I'm going to the opera. Oh. And then to a patrons party afterwards. Sounds terrific. Oh. And I have managed to secure Pat Ryan's undivided attention for one entire evening. I'm not sure what poor Delia's going to do without him.
Faith, listen to me.
What's the matter?
Frank came by with some news. It seems that Roger and Dee have run off to Boston. And Pat's gone after them.
To Boston?
Yeah, they're sailing from there to Europe. Pat's trying to stop Dee.
Why couldn't he leave well enough alone?
I don't understand it either, really.
Do you know when he left? I mean, is there any chance he might be back by tonight?
I tend to doubt it.
Well, you know anyone who would like an opera ticket? Oh, I could just strangle Delia Ryan.
Well, that impulse seems to run in this family.
I don't get it. If she wants to run away with Roger, why doesn't he let her go?
I wish I knew.
Oh, she makes me so mad. What is so irresistible about her? Oh, Patty, I've got to talk to you. You're the only person in the whole wide world who can help me. Pat should know better.
Come on. I want you to look on the bright side of it. I mean, maybe he won't get there on time. Or maybe Dee won't listen to him.
She'll listen, believe me.
Faith, Roger's going to be there. He really loves Dee. I mean, maybe he'll just take her away in spite of Pat.
I'd like to think so, but... Well, hey, listen, what are you doing on your feet? Shouldn't you be lying down?
Do you know that I completely forgot about it?
Yeah, well, come on. Okay, up you go. Ah, ay, ay, ay.
This has been one afternoon.
Has it?
How? Seneca. He found out that it's his baby I'm carrying.
Oh, Jill.
Yeah, it seems that he spoke to Dr. Wolf, and Dr. Wolf told him that I was going into my 5th month. Then Seneca started doing some figuring and realized that, Frank has been with Dee for the last 3 months, so it couldn't be his child. Then he started to count backwards and realized that we were at the beach house.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was he very angry?
No. No, actually, it was a lot nicer than I expected.
Well, do you think
just complicates things so much.
Will he tell Frank, do you think?
No, he said as long as I'm threatening to miscarry. He won't say anything. Faith, he knows I love Frank. He knows if I lose this baby, then Frank won't have to know it's his.
Well, that sounds fair enough.
Yeah, but I had to make a promise in return. That if I carry this baby to full term, I have to acknowledge that it's his. I guess I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
He really wants this baby, Faith. Just like I knew he would.
Did you see her? Yeah, you saw her. What'd she say?
Our arithmetic was right. Baby's mine.
Okay, what are you gonna do now?
I have some ideas on the subject, Bucky.
Hi. Are visitors permitted in the kitchen?
And when weren't they? Come on in. How How are you with potatoes?
Incredibly skillful. Everyone should keep a surgeon chained to the kitchen table.
Help yourself. My sister's in town, and Ma's taking her and the children off to see Father McShane. I can use a little help.
That's my pleasure. So, are you looking forward to Christmas?
Oh, yeah. We always have such a good time.
I hope Jack takes it that way. How is he today?
About the same.
Any reason why I shouldn't go up and see him?
Well, would it be a professional call or just a visit?
Oh, no, purely social. Just a visit.
In that case, maybe tomorrow.
Okay, I don't mind. I'm perfectly happy just sitting here peeling potatoes with you.
Yes, and I think that's the problem.
What is? Oh, my potato peels are too thick, huh?
Unfortunately, Jack seems to be jealous of any time I spend with you.
Oh, I'd say that's just about on schedule. I guess I should have warned you.
About what?
Well, it's an unhappy but very common psychological side effect when men are bedridden, either because of injury or paralysis or whatever.
What is?
Well, they become obsessed with the idea that their wives can't endure the sexual deprivation and that they're looking for satisfaction elsewhere.
Oh, Alex, really? Is that what's bothering him?
Be jealous of me or any other man you spend time with.
Well, what do I do about that?
Well, the obvious thing is reassurance.
Well, I don't exactly see how. What do I do? Go on up there and say, listen, Jack, if you're worried that I'm going to take a lover until you're well again, let me reassure you.
Well, perhaps not exactly in those words.
All I'd have to do is mention the subject, and he'd be absolutely convinced that I had something to hide.
Well, look, if you'll be patient, I think that he'll probably decide he wants to talk about it himself.
Alex, I have been patient. He doesn't want to talk about much of anything. Though he certainly has managed to make it clear he thinks you and I have some interest in each other.
Oh. Well, maybe the next time that comes up, you can sort of use it as a wedge to get him going on what's really bothering him.
Maybe.
Given Jack's basic insecurities, it may take a while. He's much more apt to just retreat inside himself and brood rather than tell you what's really on his mind. Because part of him knows that it's irrational.
You know, the times we really used to talk, when he was able to share himself with me, or after we made love.
Okay. Well, that does make it difficult. Look, Mary, if you think it'll help, I'd be glad to stay away.
Oh, I hope that's not the answer.
Me too. I've sort of gotten used to Ryan's, your family. I like it here.
You know what help you've been to me.
I hope that's true.
Oh, you have, Alex. I wouldn't do anything to offend you or lose your companionship. Jack certainly does need you as a doctor and a friend. But I think perhaps it might be better if we didn't let him know just how much a part of our lives you have become.
Okay. Okay, it's very sensible. Especially in the time being.
Because if he's being this difficult now, think what he'll be like when he really understands his problem.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu. For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own.
Join The Chew. Weekdays. Coming Monday, September 26th. Only on ABC.
Next week on All New Views, Charlie Sheen's ex, Denise Richards, with a tell-all book. How much will she reveal? Plus, he's a great talker. James Woods, guest co-host. And Crystal Harris dumped Hugh Hefner before the wedding. She'll tell us what went wrong. Next week on All New Views on ABC.
At eHarmony, we think you're incredibly complex. And we find that fascinating. It's your most intriguing feature. That's why we spend so much time getting to know all the details that make you, you. Because we don't match you on the little things, we match you on the important things. It's why eHarmony gives you a better chance at finding that someone who is uniquely right for you. Let us help you find the love of your life. Start on eHarmony today with your free personality profile.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like blue cheese, Southwest Chipotle, and creamy balsamic. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
You do have a choice. You can come home with me right now. We can be on a plane in an hour.
No.
Honey, why not? It's where you belong.
Just saying that really doesn't make it so. I don't want to be any place where I feel like a real outsider or a misfit.
You're not.
Yes, I am. Maeve is being the mother of my baby. She's telling me that everything I do is wrong, and Frank has a whole new life with Jill.
But it's still your home.
No, it's not. Not anymore. Even Johnny scolds me all the time, and the only person who cares about me is you, and chasing Faith, or Faith is chasing you.
I'm not with Faith all the time.
Yes, you are.
I'm not right now. I'm with you, aren't I?
Yeah, you're only with me because you don't want me to go off with Roger. Tomorrow you could be with Faith. You could be busy at the hospital or something.
Listen, we don't have time to argue. I gotta get you off this ship right now.
I don't want to go home.
Delia, am I making a big mistake? Do you want to go away with Roger?
That's a really awful thing to say.
No, maybe you want to.
No, I don't want to,
Well,
and I don't want to leave my baby
Then, Dee, what the hell is this all about?
I never would have left the Ryans if things hadn't changed.
Nothing has changed that much.
Everything has changed. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this cabin. Whether I want it or not, it seems that Roger's the only choice I have left.
That doesn't make sense.
Sense. Pat, I'm very tired. I haven't slept in the last 2 nights. So I've been trying to decide whether I should do this or whether I shouldn't do it.
If you haven't been sleeping, then you know you can't be thinking straight.
Pat, I'm all alone, and I've been doing absolutely the best that I can. The awful thing is, Roger's been so good to me. He got this basket of fruit and flowers and champagne. And the terrible thing is I can't even say anything nice to him.
He's just taking advantage of the fact that you're unhappy at my parents' apartment. I don't call any of this being good to you.
No, he is. He got his first class cabin, and we have seats at the captain's table for
Seats
crossing.
at the captain's table? You don't want that sort of life, do you?
I don't know what I want. Maybe I'd like all this, even if it is with Roger.
If there's anything I'm sure of in this world, it's that you don't belong anywhere with Roger Coleridge.
Why are you making me feel worse than I already do?
Because I gotta get you off of this ship.
It's too late.
I gotta get you off if we have to swim.
I don't have any place to go.
You're coming back home with me, back where you belong.
No, really. I can't face anyone. I'd much rather stay here. I'm gonna stay here, right here.
Okay, look. I'll check you into a hotel so you can get some sleep. And then we'll figure out what to do.
I can't decide. I'm afraid of hotels.
Oh, Dee.
Well, tell me what you're gonna do. You're not gonna just leave me there, are you?
No, I'll get a room myself.
Well, Pat, tell me how it's gonna be. Okay, because Roger told me all about Europe, so I want you to tell me about a hotel.
Oh, come on. It's not that complicated. Honey, we gotta go.
No, tell me, Pat. Please tell me.
Okay, we'll get a room, and then we'll get you dinner, and we'll have a night.
Could we get room service?
Yeah, if you want her, we can find someplace nice in Boston.
No, I want room service, please.
Terrific, fine. We'll send something up. Only right now, we gotta get going.
Pat, this might be a terrible night for me.
Look, I won't leave you if you're upset.
Promise me you won't.
Yeah, I promise. Only, Come on, we gotta go. Right now.
You won't leave me?
No! Now, where's your suitcase?
My suitcase is over there.
I don't even know if we're gonna make it.
No, we'll make it. Look, I haven't even said that I'm gonna go with you.
You gotta come.
Okay, let me just leave a note for Roger.
There isn't time for that. Come on.
Okay, well, let me get my bag then, all right?
Okay. Come on, follow me. Stick close behind me. I'll push through the people.
Okay, Pat, whatever you say.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and a recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, she's a terrific actress. People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You will never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
I love Can't Die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming. You're back. This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
Paxil, Zoloft, and Depakote, if taken during pregnancy, may cause birth defects. If you or a loved one took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy and your child was born with a serious birth defect, you may be entitled to a cash award and medical expenses. If your child suffered a serious birth defect and you took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy, call 1-877-399-5799 now.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
Tried everything for dark circles?
Try this.
Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. The first 2-in-1 eye roller. Refreshing eye care with caffeine. Tinted minerals conceal instantly.
Dark circles? Here's my secret.
Anti-Dark Circle Roller.
2 strong women break free.
The real Erica is back.
Dixie goes where she's needed most. And
Tell them the truth.
Erica is out for blood. Plus,
You need somebody to help stop him? I will be there in a heartbeat.
Eva LaRue returns to All My Children. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
He has my wife and children, and I have nothing.
A conspiracy unravels.
Who are you? Look at my face. I'm Todd Manning.
This week, everyone wants him dead.
Someone's got to help me.
But can a cop protect him? Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I can't believe we're getting married.
Believe it.
As one couple takes an oath, another couple falls apart.
We are married.
This is because of the choices that you've made.
This week,
Brenda left with Jax. Get my plane ready.
watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels, they make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Seneca, what are you gonna do?
Right now? Wait. I'm thinking about that baby. All the months Nell and I spent trying to get pregnant.
When you were living in the Midwest, right?
Yeah. First, it just seemed to be a convenience, since Nell had so much time after they cut off her research money. But then, when we found out that she was having a difficult time conceiving, it became very painful.
Did you have tests?
Oh, yeah. Now, Nell was very upset. She said they told her that she couldn't have children, and she didn't want to hear the word baby mentioned again.
You never thought of adoption?
Had too much ego going, Buck. Oh, I wanted my own child, my own baby. Wasn't very supportive of no, was it?
She did want one.
Oh, you bet. Well, her research had come to a stop. And when she found out she couldn't have children, I think it was then that things really started to go downhill between us.
That's rough.
And then when I started to consider the possibility of adoption, we talked about it, and we weren't sure we'd have a real home to offer.
Why couldn't this be happening to Nell instead of to Jill?
Yeah, that would have been best, but listen, we have to take whatever life offers us, I guess.
What do you mean by that?
Bucky, I'm not sure that Jill and I have a future together. She tells me she loves Frank. I believe her. I don't know if she'll ever be free of him, no matter how bad he is for her.
What about the baby?
Now that is an entirely different story.
Well, I mean, no, if Frank and Jill are still together...
No, I don't know what's going to happen with them, but I do know that if that baby lives, it's going to be mine. I don't intend to see any child of mine being raised in somebody else's home, I'll tell you that.
What does Jill have to say about that?
Well, we've come to an understanding. Since she might have a miscarriage, she doesn't want Frank to know that I'm the father of the baby. I've agreed to that.
Oh, wait a second. You mean you're gonna let Frank go on thinking that he's the father?
Listen, Bucky, she may lose that baby any day. It'll all be academic.
I mean, that's true, but I still...
But, see, if she comes through, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that she comes through, and Frank's gonna be told.
Well, I hope so.
And Jill has said that she will acknowledge the fact that I have a claim.
She said that?
You bet.
You know, I mean, I can see where you fit in all this, but it's not clear to me where Frank fits in. You know, the longer she lets him go into believing it's his child and lets the whole Ryan family get all worked up about having a grandchild, the harder it's going to be when he finally finds out.
Yeah, that thought has crossed my mind.
I mean, even if he's loved her for years, which I gather he has been...
Listen, Bucky, it's just possible that this baby may keep Jill from getting involved with Frank Ryan on a long-term basis, who's never been right for her in the first place.
You mean he'd split?
Does that surprise you?
No, but still, I mean, there's a possibility that once the initial shock wears off, he could decide that he still loves her and wants her back and wants a child.
No way. Now, he can take Delia's child away from her, but he's not going to take my baby away from me.
You check the law about that?
Bucky, the law hasn't got anything to do with it. I'm not going to let it happen. If that baby lives, I'm going to have him. Or her. And if I'm really lucky, I'll get Jill, too.
I hope you didn't say that to Jill.
Oh, no, come on. Very careful not to say anything that might upset her.
Well, that makes sense.
You know, it's interesting. In a strange way, I got Delia Ryan to thank for all this. She managed to hang on to Frank long enough to give Jill and me a chance to get together.
Yeah, Delia's a very determined lady. I just don't know how many people know about that.
Well, here we are.
Delia?
Hey, Dee.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.